Good morning. Morning, everybody. This is, we are live for Coffee Chat. That's what we're doing.
We're here.
We're here. Where are you? We're looking. Kitty's here too. Yep, Kitty's here too. Good morning, everybody. We are live for Coffee Chat. This is going to be a quick one this morning. We are, Tracy's actually here with me live. We are doing my mother's celebration of life today in a few hours. So, good morning, Edith. We are live for a quick coffee chat, just so we can hold the space for the coffee chat show. So we'll let everyone catch up with the fact that we are live and online. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning,
Good morning, Melissa. If you are new to Coffee Chat, we do this every Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We give you tools and tips and conversation that can help you to create the life that you want rather than the one that you're settling for. So if you are new to Coffee Chat, I recommend that you go back and start at the beginning of October, because we are on our way to setting you up for creating the life that you want for 2022. We started at the beginning of October. We are giving you different lessons and different tools and tips to walk yourself through to the end of the year and into January, and then we'll start a new topic in January. Good morning, Dodie. So grab a notebook, and Coffee Chat is progressive. So good morning, Erica. It's progressive, right? So you watch one, and the next week we kind of touch on what we talked about the week before, and we keep going. So we started a new series in October, which started, I believe, October 2nd. Stephanie's an anniversary follower. That's cool. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
That's good.
Hi, Edith. Good morning. Edith is new to Coffee Chat. So for Edith and anyone else that's new to Coffee Chat, I recommend you go back, I've been doing this for years, but start October 2nd, start at the one in October, and come forward and start watching. Also, for anything that you want to find out about the show or me, you can go to revealingleaders.com. Okay, so go to revealingleaders.com. I will tell you everything you need to know. This is Tracy. She's my BFF. We've been friends for 30-something years. Been through marriages and children and all kinds of things. She flew in to help me celebrate my mother's life. Mm-hmm. Okay, so my mother passed away over a year ago now, but we couldn't do anything because of COVID. So we are celebrating this afternoon. We've got almost 100 people coming in for my mother's celebration of life, which I'm hosting at a hotel. I have friends that flew in to help me host and prepare everything. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to have a quick coffee chat. All right. So last week we've been talking about what do you want from your life? Oh, hi, Buffy. Good morning. What kind of conversations are stopping you from having that? What is stopping you from having that? And again, I suggest that you go back to the beginning. Well, not the very beginning. Go back to October 2nd and come forward. All right? We asked you in the beginning of October, what do you want from your life and what's in your way of getting that? Then we talked about eliminating things. Last week, we talked about eliminating habits and thoughts and conversations that have been trapping you from your past. So I really do strongly suggest you go back and watch last week for sure, because last week, thank you, Trish. Last week we talked about how there's underlying conversations in your life from your past, how when you were younger and you responded to an event or a situation or something traumatic or a person, you only had a certain amount of tools available in your toolbox. If you were 11 or 10 or 9 or 6, you only had certain ways that you could respond to things that you felt were threatening or things that you felt were unsafe. So you responded and you created an energetic response to that. You created a feeling in your body response to that. You created a conversation in your head response to that. And lots of times those conversations are still running you and they're still tripping you up and you don't even notice. And now you're 30 or 40 or 50 or however old you are, and you have a lot more tools and a lot more wisdom, and you can handle things in much of a different way. And good morning, Janice. Janice Heller. Hey.
She's
Hey, Janice. Janice is a friend of Mom's and was a student of Mom's, and Janice can't be with us today, but she did send some lovely flowers to my stepfather. Janice, thank you. We're glad to see you watching this morning. Again, Mom was a life coach and a prosperity teacher, and she had a little following of folks, and she trained and taught for many years, almost 4 decades. And so we are celebrating her life today, this afternoon, again. So we will have a short coffee chat this morning, but we wanted to hold the space for coffee chat because that's what we do. That's how we give back to people. So you have these conversations from the past that are still running you and trapping you and holding you hostage almost, right? So, and you don't notice things like, I'm not worth it.
Why bother?
Why bother? I can't do it.
My mother will be mad.
Money doesn't grow on trees.
No.
I'm a poor cheap hunk.
No more. I don't know if you heard that story about me being a cheap honker. I'm telling you, I've learned my lessons. I've been doing this for a really long time, and Noelle supported me in just, what do you want? And so I declared that I was going to have a new car by the end of the year, and I bought one a few weeks ago. Like, there was nothing wrong with my 2004 CRV, so
ask her about her suitcase.
Why get a new 2018 Audi? Because I can, and because I've worked my butt off all my life, raising my son by myself, and I get to. And I deserve it, and I'm hardworking, and I'm a wealthy woman, and the conversations change.
So this is all about realizing, so in the conversation called What Do You Want for Your Future, and what kind of life do you want to have, there are conversations that are holding you hostage, that are trapping you from your past. There are things underlying, under everything, running you, and you don't even know it. And the analogy that I like to give is a refrigerator, right? Because when there's something rotting in your refrigerator and it's like behind something and it's in a drawer and it's in the corner and there might be fresh food in front of it and you don't know, right? And so you open it and something smells weird and you kind of look around but you can't find anything, and then you put fresh food in there and then everything kind of turns and things are not staying as fresh as they should. And you don't know what's happening, and you can't figure it out because something is not right. Something's rotting. So in order to figure out what the hell that is, you have to gut the whole refrigerator. You have to open every drawer, pull the drawers out, look behind them. And oftentimes you'll find a piece of rotting fruit or a vegetable that you forgot about or an onion that you forgot about or something, right?
Leftovers.
Yeah, right? And so it's contaminating everything. And one of our, I think it was Michelle Anderson gave us the analogy of it's like you have a brand new computer and Windows is trying to run your computer, but there's an old DOS system operating and running underneath everything, and it's slowing everything down, and it's not allowing your new operating system to function at its capacity and at the level to which it's capable, right? And the same thing about the rotting food analogy. Like, you keep putting fresh food in there, so you're putting in new thoughts and you're doing affirmations and you're like planning and you're wanting to create the life that you want, and you are still trapped in behaviors and thoughts and patterns that you don't understand, and you don't know what the hell is going on, because in your conscious mind you are very forward thinking. In your subconscious mind, you are still being run like under the table, underneath everything, by some conversation that no longer serves you. Okay? So this is where we really want you to do like a forensic inquiry into your life and start digging in and looking for the conversations under everything that are still running you from the past. This conversation and last week's Facebook Coffee Chat Live show, if you listen to both of these and you really listen, you have the ability to change your life from what I'm saying to you. Because if you can do a forensic inquiry into it and find those conversations, because of course you can't change anything unless you're conscious of it, right? Unless I'm aware, I don't know. If I have a bird on my head and I don't know a bird is on my head, right? And I walk out and people are talking about me and it doesn't, if I don't know it, I can't do anything about it. I can't shoo the bird off my head. If I have rotten food in my refrigerator and I keep putting fresh food in and it keeps spoiling more quickly than it should, I don't know why the hell it's doing that. And I could hire a refrigerator repairman because I might think that it's not cold enough, and I could go through a lot of things trying to figure out why is my food rotting, when it's simply because there's an old piece of food that's rotten, that's hidden way in the back, way underneath everything.
Yeah, so that old pattern that we have that's stuck way down.
It traps you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it traps you.
I understand that. Mm-hmm.
So a conversation can keep you stuck. We'll call it a script. If there's a script that's running you, we'll use "I'm not worthy." That's a lot of people have a script from the past called "I'm not worthy," and that could mean anything to them. It could mean that they think that about their economic situation, or they think that about their relationship situation.
Their body.
They could think that about a lot of different aspects of their life called "I'm not worthy." So that underlying conversation called "I'm not worthy" may stop them from trying something new, from dating someone that they think is out of their league. It might stop them from trying to get a better job. It might stop them from buying something that they really want because they don't think they're worth it. So these conversations from the past can keep you stuck, and you don't even realize it. And you here's the thing, you guys, you can't get unstuck unless you realize what's catching you up. That's the key. Anything is possible. You can create any reality and future that you want. You first have to know what your starting point is. You need to know what you're dealing with so that you know where you need to elevate yourself from. So if you don't know where you're stuck, nothing can help you, because how the hell are you going to get unstuck? If your car is stuck and you don't know what the hell you're stuck in, you can't excavate the car from being stuck.
That's a good analogy, because you could be in a ditch, or the battery.
That's what I mean. Or you could be on ice,
Yeah.
and what will work when you're stuck on ice is not the same that might work if you're stuck in a ditch, right?
Yeah.
Or if you don't have gas or whatever.
I love it.
Dolly, good morning. We'll see you
good.
soon. A lot of moms folks now are following Coffee Chat, which we love to see. So, again, for those of you just joining us, we are celebrating my mother's life this afternoon, and we are cutting Coffee Chat a little short this morning. She passed away a year ago. We were unable to celebrate her the way that we wanted to because of COVID. So we are celebrating today, and we have lots of folks that have traveled here to Vermont to celebrate her life. So that's what we're up to this weekend. And some of her folks are now watching our Coffee Chat, watching the Coffee Chat show, which we love to see. So again, I recommend that you go to revealingleaders.com, and you can find out anything you want to know about me there and the Coffee Chat show. And
watch the videos from October.
Yeah, and also I've been doing Coffee Chat since 2014. Tracy's been joining me for the last couple of years, as she's usually on. You don't usually see her with me because she's in Indiana, but she's usually on here talking to you guys and responding to comments as herself or the page. We also have another staff person, Kim. And so between the three of us, we keep Revealing Leaders and the Working Warrior Mom running on social media. For those of you that don't know about me or my background, I am actually a business consultant and the CEO of a staffing company and the founder of a marketing company. And this is my give back. I have a real job. Not to say that this isn't a good thing to do, but this is my give back. So we don't charge for this. We do a free I do a free class every Saturday morning. We put stuff up on the web for free. And so that's kind of the history of Coffee Chat. So we're not, this isn't one of those things where you're going to listen to me and then I'm going to try to get you to sign up for my training or whatever. It doesn't work like that here. We're just giving the content away. And if you guys want to do something with it, that's great. I do a live class every Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. I recommend you get a notebook. I recommend you take notes, write things down. And with the material that I'm giving you and the things that I'm saying to you, you have the ability to change your life. That's kind of our motto of Revealing Leaders. Do the work and take the tools that I'm giving you, because I'm taking my time to give it to you because I've worked them, I've studied them since I was 12. I know that they work, and I feel like it's my job to put the content out there. You guys do with it what you will. That being said, the conversation in the month of October and now into November will be, what kind of life do you want for yourself? What do you want to create for your future? And how to create the future that you want versus the one that you're settling for. So again, I encourage you to go back to October 2nd and start watching all of those. We talk about, what do you want for your life? What kind of future do you want to have? What's standing in your way of that? Okay. And now what we're going to eliminate, and and the conversation that we had last week, I was going to talk about tools this morning, and Tracy's reminding me that, but I think that I'm just going to leave you with the conversation that we had last week with you about these underlying conversations, about the things that you're telling yourself and the scripts that you have from the past. This is life-changing shit. I'm not kidding. I was in landmark education. I was in landmark seminars for almost 2 decades. I've done the Dale Carnegie work. I've done the Sterling. Tracy's done LifeSpring. I've done Sterling Institute for Women. S turned into Landmark.
Dale
Carnegie. So I've paid for all of those trainings. Tracy's done a lot of those trainings. So now we're just giving you information for free. If you choose to do something with it, that's great. My point is, all the information is valid and it works. So if you want to do something with it, you have the ability to do something with it. And all of the stuff that's out there is amazing. All of the trainings, all of the people, all of the stuff, it's all good stuff. The issue is, when you take a seminar and you go to a weekend and you have a life-changing aha moment, you go home, and most likely the people in your life did not have that aha moment. They're still stuck in conversations from the past. They're still stuck in behaviors and patterns that don't really work. You will find in your life, as you get committed to your personal development work,
Kathy,
some of your people will fall away. Some of the people in your life will fall away. And you will elevate. They will not elevate. All right. So, be aware of that, and be aware that what keeps the changes happening is the consistent work that you do, the consistent commitment that you have to work on yourself and to figure out how to create new habits, behaviors, and thought patterns that will give you the life that you want rather than the one that you're settling for. So check out revealingleaders.com. For those of you that have been following along and have a notebook, I'm tasking you with continuing this conversation of looking into, what are the conversations that you have underneath everything that are no longer serving you? Where are you blocking yourself from having the new good that you want to create and bring into your life because you're stuck in a conversation from the past about yourself, about your worth, about what you're capable of, about your value, about what you can do and what you can't do. The truth is, anything is possible. You have to be willing to do the work. That's the key. And that is the part that a lot of people
they slip
don't
away.
want to do.
Yeah, they don't want to dig in. You don't want to put the pizza down because it tastes so good. Well, if you want to lose some weight, you got to put the pizza down.
It's you got to do the work. There's no other way to get there. I mean, you can read a book, you can watch a seminar, you can watch this class, you can go to another class, you can take a training weekend, you can do all of that. And at the end of the day, all you're going to gain is insight and tools. And whether or not you do anything with those or use them, that is completely up to you. That is your decision. You have the ability to change your life in any moment from the way that it was into what you want it to be. So we are
the leader of your life.
Exactly. I know somebody that said that. All right, so we are going to leave you. We are celebrating my mother's life this weekend. We are on our way to host almost 100 people for an event to celebrate her life and her work. And so thank you for joining us. We wanted to just hold the space of coffee chat. So this is a little bit of a quick class this morning and a little bit different than normal. For that, I apologize. However, there's a lot going on here this weekend, and we've got a lot of people coming in and out of my house. And we've got to get ready to go. We've got to get dressed and get ready to go over to the hotel. So go to revealingleaders.com, watch past coffee chats, check it out, get your notebook, and join us again live Saturday morning, next Saturday at 8:30 a.m. And we will see you soon. Have a great weekend.
Bye.